We don't really know if the government had at any point intended to back the Mercosur agreement. We know they've been really against it for 25 years. In fact, Brendan Smith, who's a Fianna Fáil TD, who was raising concerns about this, I was looking up his contributions recently in the Dáil and found that he was actually raising this back in the Dáil when he was Agriculture Minister in 2010. He was
raising concerns.
Yeah, and he was saying that he was going to Brussels at that point in 2010, saying that he was opposing any reopening of the negotiations on Mercosur. So this is how long the Irish government has opposed it for. It's in the programme for government that they would oppose it. But what happened was the Taoiseach was in China and he appeared to be leaving the door open to backing the deal. Whether he was going to do it or not, we don't know, but we know that he was coming under pressure from Brussels, and the Fianna Fáil TDs interpreted it that he was going to back it or prepared to back it, as did some independents in government. Because the comments you were making was along the lines of, progress is being made in us seeking safeguards in this deal, etc. So they kicked up a fuss, and what really happened, and as you said, it was real local politics in action, because individual TDs, government TDs in their rural constituencies or their local constituencies were getting a lot of input from farmers, neighbours, people in some cases that worked for them or canvassed or campaigned for them, who were listening to Micheál Martin on the radio or whatever on the telly, and were raising concerns. The IFA, Irish Farmers Association, has a network around the country, and their local reps were getting on to TDs. And it was funny, for a deal that was 25 years in the making, it came down to 11th hour, 5 to midnight, literally panic, because it was the night before the decision was to be made by government. It was 10 o'clock at night that the WhatsApps started flying in the Fianna Fáil WhatsApp group with the opening message from Clare TD Cathal Crowe: we must oppose Mercosur, simple as. And then everyone wrote in, I mean, including rebels, as you might call them, people who have, been a bit of a headache for Micheál Martin before, but real middle ground supporters of Micheál Martin. And there was a sense that they could not face their constituents at the next general election if they had breached this, what they saw as a fundamental promise to oppose Mercosur.